Hello, I am Gentle Lee ASMR, and today I am back with a little video about some of my favorite things this month. These aren't necessarily my favorites of all time, but they're just some things that I've been using a lot lately, or things that I have been appreciating a lot in the last few months. So, I thought I would take a moment to explore the sounds of some of my favorite things. So, first, what I think I'll start with is my favorite lip gloss. Now, this one definitely is an all-time favorite, because what can I say? I'm a Glossier gal. And this particular lip gloss is very thick and long-lasting, and doesn't fade away instantly like a lot of other glosses do. So, why don't I put some on? Just a touch more. As you can see, it leaves quite a nice glazed shine. The packaging on this, as well as most other Glossier products, is very simple and adorable. There's the white cap on the top and the just ever so slightly pinkish gloss within the container. But it goes on quite clear. I must thank Daryl Short for giving me this wishlist item. And if you would like to support my channel, you can go ahead and check out the links in the description, where you'll find other things like this that will help me out. So next up, I have my favorite recent purchase, which is this very adorable necklace that looks like gummy bears. Now, I am a big sucker for colorful and fun jewelry, and so anytime I see Betsy Johnson products on sale at one of those discount retail stores, I tend to take the opportunity to snap it up, because the jewelry and bags from that brand are just so fun to me. Just irresistibly fun. So why don't I put this on? Look at that. I just think it is too cute for words. I actually had a necklace kind of like this a long time ago, and it was from Claire's, and it was like kind of a little chintzier version of this necklace. This version is like that necklace went through a Pokemon evolution. And then here in the middle is a little chain of rainbow rhinestones. This necklace doesn't exactly go with anything, unless you're a weirdo like me, who just combines fun accessories for the fun of it. So, how about I continue on to my next favorite? My next favorite thing is this eco-style olive oil gel. You may have noticed that my hair is quite wavy, to the degree of being slightly curly today. And, well, you better get used to that because I have recently discovered that this is actually my natural hair texture, and I haven't been taking care of my hair properly for pretty much my entire life. And I think that maybe that's the reason why I've had some lifelong breakage issues and why my hair has never really been able to grow much longer than my shoulders. So I'm going to try out taking care of my hair like it's curly hair for a little bit and see if maybe that solves my issues in that area. But one of the things involved in the protocol for styling curly hair is that right after you get out of the shower, you're supposed to take a handful of whatever hair gel that you use and just put it all over your hair. And the thing about using this kind of gel is that you need to wait for your hair to get completely dry, which takes a long time, unfortunately, because you can't really towel dry it as vigorously as you would if you're not trying to have curls. But you wait until your hair is completely dry, and then you go and scrunch out the hard texture that the gel creates on its own. And then once that's broken off, your hair is just soft and curly. My hair is still just a tiny bit wet because it takes forever to dry. So, let me move on to my next favorite item. Next up, I have my favorite kind of hair tie. Carrying on with the theme of hair products. So these are silicone band style hair ties, which are fun because for one they kind of look like bracelets with the way that they sort of resemble an old-timey phone cord. But the thing about these hair ties is that they don't produce a crease in the hair where most other kinds of hair ties will. So, like if you put your hair up with just a regular elastic tie, you're gonna have a big divot in your hair when you take it down later. But if you use one of these, that problem just kind of goes away. I think learning to use them is a bit of an adjustment though, because I feel like I was getting my hair caught in them all the time when I was first getting used to using them. So there's a ton of different brands of these out there, and I don't really think it particularly matters which one you choose. It's all pretty much the same product. Although, I'm sure that some are a bit more well crafted than others and may tend to stay together a little more easily. Because it's the one downfall of these hair bands as well, like most other hair bands. The place where they're bound together can become kind of weak and snap, which is especially a problem if you have thick hair. It's a real nuisance. But all in all, these are some really nice hair ties, and pretty much the only things I put my hair up with anymore. The next thing that I have is my favorite snack. To be gentle with this bag, it's a bit lazy. But these are caramel rice crisps. I personally consider these to be a great improvement over rice cakes, because I find those large rice cakes kind of difficult to get all the way through. But these little things are just thin enough that it spreads the caramel flavor evenly throughout. If I'm thinking caramel, I'm more likely to say caramel, but if I'm reading caramel, I'm more likely to say caramel. Not sure why that is. But anyways, I'm going to sample one of these bad boys. Here's what the bag looks like inside. The ingredients are whole grain brown rice flour, sugar, corn grits, corn maltodextrin, sweetened condensed milk, invert sugar, salt, natural flavor, vegetable oil, cooked apple juice concentrate, soy lecithin. I have trouble with that word. Purified stevia leaf extract, tocopherols to preserve freshness and spices. Is it lecithin? Lecithin? I don't know if there's a implied ch sound on that C. Anyways, here is the Rice Crisp. Here it goes into my mouth. It is really quite good. I'm going to have one more. Okay, moving on to my next favorite. Next, I have my favorite video prop. So this is, these are the glasses that were used in my Robo Reiki video. And they were a Christmas gift from my parents. And it's honestly a really brilliant little toy. So there you'll see one of the animations that was actually playing during that video, but there are a bunch of animations stored in this thing, and you can change it by just pressing a button. So there's another one that was heavily featured in that video, the pulse. Some of them are a little more abstract. This just seems like some changing gradient colors. There's a bunch of just little gradients in the middle here. Yeah, there's something a little more distinct. It kind of creates bubbles that float upwards. Different take on the rainbow. Pumpkins. Some of these animations are just plain silly, as I think you'll come to see. This one's a little annoying. There's hearts that pulse and then fall apart. There's an arrow that pierces a heart. There's a bouncing ball. There's money signs for when you're a baller. Come on, change. There's chevron pattern. There's another one that I like a lot, heavily featured in the Roboreiki video. And here's a bizarre one. Flappy Bird. Why is Flappy Bird a default animation on here? And another kind of flashy one. I also used this one, the swirling rainbow. And some of these animations are really cool. They managed to create pretty distinct shapes despite the limitations of the LED screen. One thing about these glasses is that they have an app that goes with them. And so you can make your own custom drawings on the app, like the eyes that I used as the default expression for the heel bot. I designed those myself. Just pretty simple white cartoony eyes. Your field of vision is pretty limited. While wearing these glasses, you can see perfectly well below you, but right in front of you, you only have a thin stripe of where you can actually see. But yeah, this is just a really fun little prop, and I think my favorite little thing I have in my prop drawer. So, to finish out this video, I have my favorite springtime jacket. It is a very cute pink and blue raincoat that I found while I was visiting a thrift shop near Phoenix, Arizona. It has a lot of really adorable features that I appreciate, like the fact that the lining and the pockets are this cute accent shade of blue. And it also has a nice spacious hood for when it starts raining, which is always a plus. Why don't I zip this up? Zip up all the way. This is my favorite springtime jacket for a number of reasons. But first of all, because the colors are so cute. Second of all is because it has a nice soft lining, unlike a lot of the other raincoats I've seen, which also makes it nice and warm for when the temperature's a little bit colder. It's just a nice, adorable, and practical jacket, and it also produces some nice crinkly sounds. So, I really hope that you have enjoyed watching this video where I feature my favorite things. And so, I sincerely hope that you have a very